Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Belly Plays Dead Cells. We're going to get right into it. Last time we saw a few new areas, the ossuary and the... You know what? I don't remember what it was called, but there were bones laying everywhere, so we're just going to call it the graveyard momentarily. I'm sure we'll get that figured out soon. I was reading something interesting on Steam today, in that there is a new update coming out soon that's going to be kind of dubbed the fire update from what I can see. Oh, that's bad damage right off the bat. Anyways, in this fire update, it sounds like we're going to get some oil bombs and even some more melee weapons, so that's pretty exciting. I'm glad to see that even though this game is currently in beta, that it's not just a matter of... Oops, I'm not even nearly close enough. It's not just a matter of making sure the player base works or anything like that, but they're actually actively adding more stuff, and that's always encouraging. Alright, and let's get back to this here. Make sure I remember how to play. So far, so good. I really like that mechanic, how if they're hiding behind doors and you break a door near them, they actually get stunned. Ooh, that was close. I keep thinking I have the bow and arrow, but I definitely do not. Alright, no problem. Oh no, he turned around. We got it, we got it. You know what, we're going to try something a little bit different today. I'm going to try going strength. I did notice that in the later levels, it didn't matter how much health I have, I just got tons and tons of damage put on me. But I was also having a hard time killing guys fast enough. So I'm kind of hoping here that if I go a little bit more on a strength build, that maybe I'll just be able to kill guys fast enough to not really actually have to worry about how long it takes to kill them and therefore take more damage. We'll see. Alright, getting some health back, that's alright. Alright, no problem. Now bear trap for 1,000, it's probably worth it. And poisons the victim, now that's what I like to see on a bear trap. And here we go, a chest. So far, this has been a nice little set of area here to get stuff. Okay, the horizontal turret pierces all enemies. Okay, well that actually could be pretty useful for a group of enemies. For the turret to be able to shoot and go through, do damage to multiple guys, that's just a huge multiplier on its effectiveness. Ooh. Yeah, excellent. Statue. Ooh. Okay, now here's the real question. Blood sword or assassin's dagger, because we get the choice of them right off the bat here. Yeah, I really do like the blood sword here. Let's see, now they're both level 1. But you know what? I think I'm going to go for the Assassin's Dagger. I just love that crit damage. Yeah, that's definitely a good call. Okay, and we have enough money to buy an amulet. This is turning into a good run quickly. Projectile. Poison no longer affects you. That's interesting. Not what I'm going to do though. Jump attacks burn enemies. That is interesting. And you know what? We're just gonna straight up reduce damage. That seems to be much more in my playstyle, especially as I was talking about there about how getting a little bit later on, the enemies seem to hit so hard. Having a little bit of a damage reduction is going to be quite useful. All right, so here's the real question: do we keep our Frost Blast, or go to the Infantry Bow? You know what, I think I'm going to do the bow. This last time that I actually did the bow, a couple runs ago, or last run, I can't recall, I found I really liked the critical aspect of this bow. So we're going to give it another whirl. Nice. That's a good way of dealing with those shield guys. Some more cash. Now there was a door for 1,000 that we could go back and grab, but I don't think it's worthwhile at this point. Let's face it, we already have an amulet, we have a melee and a ranged weapon, and we also have 2 skills. That seems like a pretty good haul so far. Let's get ourselves closer to this. Maybe once we get through the promenade here, we'll actually already have that one unlocked. That'd be a great boon. And off to the promenade. So there's been a funny thing in the last few days. My little guy, he's going to be about 6 months old here right away. He has taken to, in the last few days, randomly just opening his mouth for a while and then deciding to do that. I don't know who's seen Better Off Ted, but the below zero hero, that's what it was called, scream, and it catches me off guard, but is adorable. Anyway, it's been pretty shocking, but also fun to see. Let's go fire grenade. We're just gonna give it a whirl. Whew, nice. Oh, there's another guy. Alright, good reflexes taken care of. Anyways, the point of my below the Sub-Zero hero story is that he is sleeping, but you never know, at any moment you might hear the fabled eagle call, and just so you guys know what that is. Nobody panic. Yes. Alright, we got him. Nice. Nope. Do we want to swap this out for the quick bow? I'm going to say no. Alright, some treasure. Let's see what we get. Oops. Oh, grenade 3. You know what? We're going to replace the fire grenade. I think being able to freeze guys is going to be nice. The penetration on the horizontal turret, I think, is just, it's too good of a multiplier of the damage that it does to pass up, or to get rid of, I should say. And an elite. Yeah, that's good, Oro. Ooh, that hurt. Alright, it's okay. Oh! I mean, I say that, but this is hurting quite a bit. Alright, we got it. No problem. What's this amulet? Oh! Yeah, that's just a straight up improvement. I definitely want that. Alright, but this is also our opportunity to heal, because that almost took us out. Let's just face it. Okay, no problem. Alright, good stuff. Okay, now that we have some strength, I am going to go for health, because, yeah, you know me, I like to take damage. Yep, see, just proving my point. It's always good to have proof with your points. No. I like my amulet too much to do that one. But 50% off is definitely nice. Alright, fine. Let's just take care of this. Excellent. Now, I definitely like the fact that these golden pieces drop with cells, but the fact that you have to go and actually do the pickup on them is definitely a little bit annoying. I mean, it's not like I would say just give up the gold, but I do kind of wish that it would just pick them up automatically like everything else. Okay, well, we're gonna go up there. Nice. Okay, well I took a little bit more damage there than I really had wanted, but we've come out alive, so it's okay. Oh no. Okay, well at least that one had a ledge. I remember that one time runs back when there's the version of this jump that doesn't have the ledge. I can't remember how long it took me to actually get across, but it took a lot of health. It was actually embarrassing. I don't know why I'm bringing it up. I think we should all just forget about that one. Okay, so what do you guys think? Should we be going to the ramparts or to the... I think it was called Crypt or something like that. Either way, I mean, we'll get over to that area and find out what it was called, but I'm kind of thinking ramparts. It seemed to be a little bit easier, and therefore a little bit more up my alley for this run. Oh, there's definitely still an alive one up there. Okay, there's a carrot there. We can regain some of that health. Just like that. Perfect. Old sewers. I'm going to say no. Even if we get to the old sewers, I'm pretty sure it's going to take us to an incomplete one. That is not a fight that I want to do quite yet. I'm thinking before I go there, it would be good to kind of figure out which weapons I really like. So far I'm thinking kind of like the knife storm, the throwing knives, some things like that. And then get some more cells into those things so they act a little better. And then if I could, put together a run that has a few of those things, then it would probably be a good time to go try something like the incomplete one. Okay. Again, took a little bit more damage than I really wanted to there. But I think we're going to be okay. Oh, I didn't realize we were out of healing for this one. So we definitely need to get ourselves to the collector here soon. But I'm certain we're almost on this level, so that shouldn't be a problem. Good stuff. And is this it? I think it is. Okay. This way would go to... Well, let's just remember what the name of the place is called, so I can stop looking like a fool. The prison depths. Pardon me. Okay. We're going to skip the prison depths for a moment. We're going to go up to the ramparts. See if we can make some progress up here. Here we go. And we have enough. Okay, so next run, that's going to be a great thing to start with. Starting weapon is randomly drawn from those that you have unlocked. That is excellent. With that in mind, maybe we should put a little bit of emphasis on getting some upgrades. So we're talking about 5-10% at a time. Okay. Now it looks like really the only things I've unlocked for melee weapons are the electric whip, assassin's dagger, the blood sword, and twin daggers. Twin daggers I haven't used in a while. It's pretty good. I'm going to go specifically for the assassin's dagger here first. And You know what? We'll do some points here. Getting maybe the first round of upgrades on all of our melee weapons might be the next best thing to do, and then we'll look at maybe starting with something other than the starting bow. And of course, if we happen to pick up any blueprints, we'll probably unlock those first. I think that's in a proper order of priority. Unlocking new things, upgrading items that can have an immediate effect on every single run, and then from there, likely just pieces that I like. So I'm thinking, well, you know what, I'm really hoping that included in the bows are the throwing knives. If that were the case, I'd be very happy. Just being able to start with the throwing knives, ooh, we could do a lot with that. Alright, that felt good. That was nice and quick. Stood up at the wrong moment. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. No need to panic. Just do a little bit of healing. Whew. It's funny how just, you know, those are like the starting guys, and yet a small group of them with the right factors I still can't handle it sometimes. You know, it's kind of like that one episode of Belly Teaches Alexander Gaming. I think it was episode number 2. Alex was talking about how he had to work on not frowning, because, you know, the game Terraria in this case just ended up being more stressful than he intended. You know, this is a similar case to that, where it's just like, this game's pretty good, but every once in a while I just run into a moment where the panic sets in, and it takes actual physical concentration to overcome it. I think that's really not necessarily unique to me, but it's tough for gaming in general. Really hoping that will just take care of those guys. Missed him, that's okay. Alright, so what do we have dropped here? I think I do want a knife storm, especially level 3. I'm going to put that in place of the ice grenade. And we're going to pick up some health. And let's take this moment to see if we can drop that down, and that did not work. Alright. Yeah, letting those skills do the work there is an excellent choice. Ooh, okay. Alright. Back on track. Now, here's a real question. We have 2 on everything. I think that we're going to do health. You know, old habits die hard. This is just one of those cases. We're going to roll into here. Why do I have a little health symbol over my head? Do I have a weapon that says when you're at max it does something more? No. Maybe just a glitch. That's okay. In a second here, we're going to roll past these guys. We're going to throw down both skills. And maybe... Oh no, we can't roll back. That's not working. Okay. Alright. Alright. Worked out just fine. Oh no. There we go. Oh, no, he's not dead. Let's pick up this blueprint, force shield. You know, how many times have I picked up the blueprint for force shield and never actually gotten it? That's a little embarrassing. Well, I think today's the day. We're just going to go to the next area we find. In fact, I don't think I've ever gotten out of the ramparts, so that's a good thing. Not a good thing that we've never gotten out, but just whatever we find next is what we're going to go for. Let's see here. +1 health, that's always nice. The horizontal turret's been doing fairly well for me, but level 2 versus level 4. The extra damage. Oh, we're just gonna give it a whirl. You know, you gotta keep upgrading. That's the way it is. In fact, we're at level 1 Assassin Dagger and level 1 Infantry Bow. Okay. Well, we'll see if we can find an opportunity to get better ones of those as well. And here we go. Ooh, that was not good. Neither was that. Okay. I swear the shield guys are like the bane of my existence. Alright. Taken care of. Man, if the Assassin's Dagger had just a little bit more range on it, it would be... I don't know what could beat it, so maybe that's why it doesn't. But it still gets me every time. Just roll just slightly past the guy. I think that was a well-positioned roll, that one for sure. Ooh. Okay. Need to be careful to mitigate that damage. 11 minutes behind. Okay, but it's good to know that the Ramparts has a timed door. That means that I could potentially put together a run here at some point where we go through the promenade to the Ramparts and go straight for that door. I'd be interested to see what we get behind that one. If it was anything like the one in the promenade, it'll just be another item, but I have no problem with that. I like collecting the items, seeing what is available, what these guys have come up with. Oh, there are 3 guys here. Alright. We're just going to use our healing potion now. Excellent. Okay. Okay. I really wish I could see these guys actually in action, but I've never even seen one of them fight. Man, that Night Storm is just unbelievable. Oh, there we go. Have a chance to see. You know what? They're pretty good. Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's better in places where you can actually kill a guy and then have them spawn. I think that was really the first time I've had the chance to observe that, but I like it. I don't know, that flash bang is doing more damage than I thought it would. Oh. Where there's one, there's usually more. Yeah, okay, Night Storm. Now, the real question is, do we want to give up one of our items for this? The Flamethrower Turret 3. I'm going to pass. Simply from the fact that the items that I have, I actually really like, or the skill items I should say. I wouldn't mind doing some other upgrades, but the skill items I'd like to stay where we're at. I've got to be careful because we are definitely out of healing potions, and that's not what I wanted to do. The Black Bridge. Well, let's go to Whirl. I think we may have actually been there once. That's okay. So I think I lied when I said I'd never been through somewhere on the Ramparts, because I believe the Black Bridge just sounds familiar. Let's go check it out though. Right, 2 of them. Well, I do want to put 1 point here. Let's just get that upgraded right away. And then let's see here. The Ice Bows. Freezes enemies struck by your arrows. I see use in that for sure. Triggers a force field when you parry. Oh. Now, I haven't been the biggest fan of shields yet. I mean, this one may change my mind, but I have enough cells to either do one and start the other. between the two, I'm going to start with the ice one. And then we'll start the force shield. Now level 4 versus level 1, that's definitely going to be... And Pierce is the first one, so potentially even freezing 2 guys at once, I think that's very valuable. Now the fact that it only has 3 arrows though, wow, it must be pretty powerful. I'm going to take this as like the longer ranged version of the, what's it called, Ice Blast. And we'll find out. Yes, definitely been here once before. I remember making the comment that, oh, I see. The reason I've been here before is because I've fought one of these guys. Okay. Is it the case that I'm not going to get my arrows back until he's dead? I may want to hold on to them for a moment then. Okay. If I remember correctly, this guy continuously gets harder, puts in new skill sets. So let's not get... ooh, not what I meant to do. Anyways, all I was saying is that we, can't get too placid on this. Get some crits in there. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Alright. We drop the shield, we want to get some bleed going, good. No problem. You know, this one's definitely feeling a little bit more like a Dark Souls fight, you know, to like, the enemies aren't, they're fair, they're not too bad. You just gotta make sure that you don't panic. And now I keep telling you guys that more for my own good than yours. Okay. Okay, so far so good. We've got him down. Significant amount of health. Really wish I had some ice arrows left, but I definitely used those all at the beginning. Okay, we need to... Oh! Just as I was about to say, we need to get out of here and heal. He took me out. Well, damn. You know... Learned a lot on that one. Definitely know it's possible. Feeling better about that one. We've unlocked a few things, which is nice, and we're going to start with a new weapon. So check that out next time.